Hi, and welcome to LB0 Fox India Norwegian Hem Ventures. I'm Morton, LB0 Fox India, and I'm out here at a park, but this is not a Parks on the Air activation because this is the HRD Industries Lil'Dude 6, a really short and compact 6-meter carbon fiber mast from Lil'Dude, and I've had this mast for a little bit more than a week, and I gotta say I really like it. But let's take a look at this mast, because as you can see, this is a relatively short mast, but I have a suspicion that this is a grower and not a shower. So let's take a look at the mast and all the details that Sean has put into this mast. And I'm guessing this is the mast in its natural environment out in the wild. And I want to talk a little bit about what differentiates this mast from any other short carbon fiber mast. I'm going to take a couple of measurements at home, and I'm going to overlay them on the screen here so you can see how long it is, but I can tell you it's not long at all. But what Sean has done with this mast, except for being really careful with the product of the quality of this product, he's got this topper here which differentiates it from a lot of other masts. First of all, you have this paracord here, which is really nice. But this is a custom topper, so let's just get this off here. And this sticks to the top section. And besides the paracord here, which you can clip stuff to, you also have a little bit of a hole here that you can slide an antenna wire through and have the mast relatively perfectly balanced. So that's a really good thing. And then as you can see, the sections are relatively short, so it's going to take a lot of effort to get this mast up, but then again, it's so small that it fits inside my backpack. And you know what, let's just take a look at that. This is my AliExpress backpack, which I showed in a previous video, and as you can see, the mast is short enough to fit inside and just be strapped with these elastic straps here. So that's really good. But the real question with any ham radio mast is, how stiff is it, or how rigid is it? And I gotta say, I'm applying a relatively great deal of force here, and it doesn't flex at all on the top section compared to, let's say, my DX Commander 10-meter mast, which is a great mast, but that flexes a lot on the top section. The top section isn't really useful for any purposes. This is really a 6-meter mast. You can actually put things on top of this mast, and I'm going to demonstrate that. So let's go ahead, let's erect this Lil'Dude and see how stiff it is. You can't really say that with a straight face. And you know what? It's impossible to show you here how much it flexes. So let's just go ahead, put it up and put an antenna on it. And here's an end-fed half wave, so let's show you guys how you thread this through. And I have one of my own end insulators here. You can find them over at Thingiverse. And what I do is I just remove the end insulator here, and then I just thread it through the hole here. Let's see if I can get this on camera as well. Get it through the hole, and there you go. You have the antenna wire secured to the top of the mast. So I'm going to wait out a little bit of a rain shower here, and I'll be back and raise the mast, and we'll see how it looks with the antenna on it. And here we are with the mast fully erected. The antenna isn't secured though yet, so we're going to do that as well, and then we'll take a look at how it looks when everything is finished and all rigged up. And it looks like we have to do a brief intermission here because it started raining, and it started raining actually quite a bit. According to the weather app and the radar there, it's gonna blow over in about 5 or 6 minutes, so let's hope that is good. Otherwise I'll just have to show you what I've set up and then pack up without being able to do a POTA. But at least I've shown you the map, or shown you the mast. So let's just wait this shower out, and we'll see after a little while. Okay, in case the rain doesn't stop and I can't do my POTA, at least I'm gonna go out and show you how I've rigged up, and you can see the antenna rig before I start calling CQ. I'm not gonna show you the CQ calling nonetheless though, because my statistics tells me that you don't like seeing me having QSOs. So let's go ahead and check the antenna setup out, and then we can draw some conclusions while I wait for the rain to stop. And if we just walk over here though, we can go to the starting point here and see the feed point of the antenna. And today's antenna is the radiostuff.com end-fed half-wave. And if we take a look at this here, this is here, and you can see the antenna goes all the way up to the mast over there. The mast bends a little bit, but not a whole lot. Let's go over to the mast and see. And as you probably can see, there's a little bit of a bend to the mast here, but not significantly. And then from the other side, it just goes up, tied off to a tent spike here. Goes up to the mast there, and I'll try to zoom in and see if you can see how it bends or not. Not a lot, as you can see, so you just have to excuse the poor footage here, but it's raining, and I really want to try to keep everything as dry as possible, including the camera, but well, I'll do anything for a good YouTube video. But let's get underneath the tree here and we'll draw some conclusions on the mast here. So, what do I think about the Lil'Dude 6? Well, Sean's done an amazing job with constructing this mast in cooperation with his manufacturer in China. It's a really compact 6-meter mast, and as I said in the intro, it's a grower and not a shower, and it's really hard to say this with a straight face. And it's stiff. It doesn't flex a lot, but when it flexes, it can take that flex. And the topper is just an amazing solution that actually gives it a uniqueness that other mast doesn't have. So, time to conclude a little bit. What do I think about the Lil'Dude 6? Well, it's a grower and not a shower. It's stiff when you erect it. Nah, I can't say this. But it's a nice mess. It's a really nice piece of kit. It's not too expensive. I don't know if Sean's sold out by now, but I'll leave a link to his Etsy store down below. And if it's by any chance sold out now, there will be new masks coming. I know he's got some more on the way. So what are you waiting for? Get one of these Lil'Dude 6s before it's too late. It's probably the best little 6-meter mast that I've tried, at least. Okay, I'm Morten, LB0 Fox India. You're watching LB0 Fox India Norwegian Adventures. Hope you like this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Consider subscribing, all that stuff. And I guess I'll see you down the bands, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. 7-3.